walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the live commentary. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Carlo, score! The newborn dad! Marshawn across, Coyle scores! Charlie Coyle It's a power play goal. Here's Zacha. Shot. Score! It's Pavel Zacha. Shattenkirk. Lowry. Score! Mason Lowry. Bruins lead 5-4. He scores! The Bruins win! David Pastrnak. The Bruins win Game 7 in overtime.
And now, Sam Smith Productions presents another live commentary of the Boston Bruins on YouTube.
We meet again. Happy Thursday. It's almost the weekend. We got an interesting one that means a lot to the Canadiens and maybe to the Bruins too, to lose. As live from Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the Bruins take on the Montreal Canadiens. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It would help me out big time. As let's get into your starting lineups. What happened? What happened? Hello? Why did it not work? I tried... Okay, I tried doing something and it failed miserably. Okay. Oh, there we go. Jeez, it took a second. It lagged. For the Bruins, it's Pavel Zacha, Morgan Geekie, and David Pastrnak, Elias Lindholm, Cole Koepke, and Fabian Lysell, Casey Middlestat, Marat Husnudinov, and Vinny Lettieri, Johnny Beecher, Jacob Lauko, and Patrick Brown. On defense, Nikita Zadorov and Henry Jokiharju, Parker Wotherspoon and Andrew Peeke, Mason Lowry and Ian Mitchell, with Jeremy Swayman in net. For the Canadiens, it is Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Juraj Slafkovsky, Alex Newhook, Emil Heineman, and Patrick Laine, Christian Dvorak, Josh Anderson and Brendan Gallagher, Jake Evans, Michael Pezzetta, and Joel Armia, Mike Matheson and Alex Carrier, Caden Gooley and Lane Hudson, Jaden Struble and David Savard, with Sam Montembeault in net. Those are your starting lineups here for both teams here tonight. Yeah. I don't know, meaningless win in April or 10 plus years of Misa and Hagens. Yeah, completely fair. Completely fair. You ain't watching the Minecraft movie? No. No. Not a Minecraft guy. It's not my thing. What's up, Primer? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe as we're on the road to 2,000. Would help me out big time. We need a massive like spike here on YouTube. Holy moly, somebody's slamming on a door. Jesus. Yeah, anyway. What a day. What a day. Man, oh man, what a frickin' day. Used to be Fedora Tiger, but now I'm restarting my career with a new channel. Oh, nice. Thanks for stopping by. Just hoping that tonight's the final win of the season. Nah, they need to lose out. When I mean lose, I mean lose. For a draft pick, I hope they don't win a game the rest of the season. For pride, I want them to win one more. If you missed the announcement on Tuesday, I made the announcement that I will be the color analyst for the Providence Bruins game on April 19th against the Bridgeport Islanders, as I'll be on the call with Austin Rook live April 19th and 2 weeks from Saturday, 7 o'clock over on Flow. You should go check it out. It'll also be available on WVEI the radio home of the Providence Bruins Radio Network. It'll be available there live. You should definitely go check it out. It's fun. Providence Bruins against the Bridgeport Islanders. Speaking of Providence Bruins, kind of a sudden thing, but I am actually going to be at the Providence Bruins game tomorrow night. I'm going to be there live tomorrow night at the AMP as they're going to be taking on the Charlotte Checkers. I'll be there live at 7. I'll be there pretty much all day, pretty much actually. From like 3 o'clock, from 4 o'clock on, I'll be there. Congrats on the new job, that's great. It's a one-off for now, but it could lead to more. So. Yes, the Panthers AHL team. What job did you get? Well, I just announced that I'm doing the Providence Bruins game on Saturday the 19th. I just re-announced that. I'm going to be sharing that every stream until April 19th. What's going on, Josiah? How are you? They're doing the national anthems now. Do you have a planned schedule for the Red Sox game you plan to do each week? No, I really don't. I'm going to be honest with you. It'll be kind of whatever my schedule allows. I'm working with the Fisher Cats this summer, so whatever I got. So, what's up, Blake? Best of luck with it. Have a feeling it'll lead to more work because you're a national sport. Thank you. You'll never guess... You'll never guess where I'm applying. No, don't. Why? Why? Are you going to work with for the Fisher Cats this summer? Oh, my lord. Providence versus Hartford on April 11th. Nice. You be there live? Very good. Anyway. Midday summer games gonna suck big time heat wise in that city. Oh yeah. I grew up going to games there, so yeah. I'm very aware. Needed security help? Oh, there you go. I want it to be known that this was an idea long before you got your position. I'm not a copycat, I swear. All right, well, good. Don't let me influence your decisions. How did you originally get recognized by them? Well, actually, it's kind of funny. I explained the story the other day. So my college is a partnership with them. And sports broadcasting students get selected for one game a year where they're able to go call a game for Providence. And I was selected this year to go call a game for them. So I'll be joining the team next year. Hopefully, as long as this works out. I have already reached out to Austin. And so, yeah, very excited. Very, very excited. Oh, they're doing... Oh, Canada. Red Sox are back on a winning streak? Yes, they are. Thoughts on the Joe Milton trade? Yeah. Bruins get the puck into the offensive zone. This will be the only time these two teams will meet in the Bell Center this year. It's the only time these two teams... This is the only time the Bruins will play in Montreal this season. Bruins get it into the offensive zone. Montembeault for Lane Hudson. Bruins, Zadorov keeps it in. Shot goes over the net. Caulfield trying to play it in down low, and Canadiens will have to hang back in their own zone. Both teams making changes. Lane Hudson ahead for Christian Dvorak, is going to be a free agent at the end of the season. Knocked off the puck by Zacha. Josh Anderson wrapped up along the wall there by Yoki Haru. Matheson shot tipped and hit the post. Bruins get it away. It's Matheson back at the point. That shot goes wide off his couple of legs. Zadorov knocks into his man. Geeky for Yoki Haru. For Pavel Zacha. For Pasternak. He spins back. Turns and shoots. It's blocked. Gallagher. Stretch pass up ahead. Mike Matheson. Matheson right to the goal. Saved by Swayman. He has the rebound. Great save by Swayman on Matheson. The defenseman stepping up on the rush. Hope the Bruins trade Lowry. That would be stupid. They're playing the TSN music. Dun, 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 dun. New hook against Lindholm. Lindholm wins it. Ian Mitchell's got it. We'll be seeing his name out on for Providence on April 19th, along with Fabian Lysell, who gets the puck into the offensive zone. As the Boston Bruins season will be over by Saturday, the 19th, as the Canadiens are offside. The Maple Leafs are back in the Stanley Cup playoffs again after clinching last night. So is Vegas and Carolina. Actually, I take that back. I don't think Carolina's clinched. Vegas and Toronto definitely did. Bruins win the draw again. Mitchell trying to chop it ahead. Can't. Puck just comes out of the zone. Carolina did clinch. I'm sorry. The Bruins and against the Atlantic are 11 shot from the line save. Against the Atlantic are 11-9-4. Lindholm's got a breakaway. Lindholm saved Montembeault. He tried to go in short side on Montembeault and he made the stop. Montembeault making his first great save of the night. Here is Patrick Laine across the line. Over to Newhook. Here is Laine trying to walk his way in front. Throws it around the net to the line. Now the right point, Savard. Back in around the net, reversed in. Here's Peak playing with Wotherspoon on the second pairing tonight defensively for Boston. Beecher for Brown. Here comes Brown on the far side. He'll enter the zone. Has Peak. Brown shoots wide. Here's Peak. His shot trickles to Montembeault, and he will make the stop. Seattle giving the Bruins some help last night. Bruins are now down to the have the fourth best odds of the first overall pick. Brown will take this draw against Jake Evans. Never mind, Brown is waved out. It'll be Beecher against Jake Evans on the near side on the Canadiens' end. There's popcorn. I see popcorn. I want popcorn. Can I have popcorn? Somebody make me popcorn. Canadians can't get this out after they win the draw. Brown gets it back in deep. Lauko against Gooley. Beecher and Evans in there as well. Hudson and Brown there for support. Lauko is pinning that puck. Montreal cannot get that puck right now. Montreal gets it. Here is Pizzetta. Moves it ahead. This is icing. Is everyone in the chat tonight? I don't know. I see you guys. Thanks for coming by. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Would help me out. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers tonight. We're still on the road. Hopefully we can hit that soon. I really want to hit that number. It'd be great. Beecher against Evans. Oh, sorry, that's Middlestat against Evans. Middlestat wins it. Yoki Haru trying to drop it for Lettieri, and he was out of position. Caden Cooley takes it away. Poke check by Zadorov. Vinny Lettieri now will carry this across the line. Lettieri rips it, who scored against the Capitals. Shot saved by Montembeault. Here's Juraj Slavkovsky, and the Canadiens are way offside. That was Nick Suzuki. I don't like you? Well, since when was that a thing, Josiah? Where did you come up with that assumption? Zaka deflects this puck out of the zone. You couldn't come up with anything? Huh. Fair enough. Alex Carrier trying to advance this out. Wotherspoon lost it. 2-on-1. Slavkovsky with Caulfield. Caulfield saves Swayman. He got the blocker on it, and it goes out of play. Swayman's been sharp recently. You sure? I'm sure. The great stop with the blocker on Caulfield is a great save by Swayman. Ovechkin getting .892 last night in their loss to Carolina. Face-off won by Montreal, but it comes out back into their own zone. Lane Hudson. Shots are even at 3. Line A for Gooley. Gets it into the zone off a stick. Canadians get this out. Or Bruins get this out. Now here's Lane Hudson. Line A. Brown waves it back in. Puck comes to Gooley. Yeah, the Sharks are having a fun season, even though they're not playing well. It's a fun vibe watching the Sharks. As somebody who has watched the Sharks quite a few times, it is a joy to watch them. Even though they're like a little bit less success. They're like the Cubs of the NHL, the lovable losers. Gallagher trying to get around Lorei, cannot. Lysell can't get it past Dvorak. Lysell having trouble with the puck. Middlestat's there for support. Yes, Boya is staying in Maine at the University of Maine for next season, but I guess Lysell fans on a shot. I guess he is going to be at Bruins development camp this summer. So that is newsworthy information. Also, the Bruins have made a couple of entry-level contract signings. Dan Zlochmelish and Dalton Bancroft. Lettieri for Middlestat. Backdoor with Husnudinov. He couldn't play the puck. Peak trying to center it in front of the puck, goes out of play. Take our first TV timeout. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to do this. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the Bancroft guy is going to be good. He's out of Cornell. 27 points in 36 games for Cornell this season. Luke-Schmelich is going to be pretty good, too. Landmark, Olmarken goal? You got your first ever pair of AirPods today? Love-hate relationship with them. I hate the Bluetooth thing. Oh, fair enough. You want to know what I have for headphones? When I'm doing work or whatever? I'll show you. They're Sony headphones. By the way. That's what I got. I like an over-the-ear headphone instead of an AirPod. I've had AirPods for a couple of years. I absolutely hate them. Because they fall out of my ears easily. So. Because my ears aren't made for AirPods. Or earbuds or anything like that. They're just not. I have big ears, so. Lowry. Oh, Canadians keep it in, but the Bruins get it back. It's David Pastrnak. Pastrnak walks in, going to go around a defender, and draws a penalty. Crowd is very upset at that call, but it's a blatant trip. It's going to be on Carrier. The Bruins will go to the power play, which actually has been pretty good recently. Bruins go to the power play for the first time as Carrier skate-on-skate contact with Pastrnak, drawing the penalty. Lindholm, Middlestat, Geekie, Pastrnak, and Lowry. Canadians win the draw, as it's Lindholm taking the draw on the fan advantage. Pastrnak keeps it in just inside the line. Pastrnak gets decked. Lowry, Middlestat, drops Lowry, fires one on wide of the net. Middlestat gets it back. Shovels it around. Anderson will try to get it out. Get just off Lowry, sticking out of the zone. Whatever just dropped didn't sound good. Canadians get this puck out. All the way down to Swayman. Here is Lowry, drops back for Elias Lindholm, Middlestat to his left. Middlestat trying to go back to Lindholm, and I hate the passing the blue line, stop it. Geekie for Pastrnak enters the zone. Drops a Geekie just inside the line. Lowry, Pastrnak shot. That gets blocked, Canadians clear again. Second unit comes on. Mitchell. Zaka enters the zone, trying to find Lettieri. Canadians love a shorthanded bid, but they can't connect the pass. Ian Mitchell. For Zaka for Lysell. Canadians are giving the Bruins a tough time even having the puck. Puck comes in the middle. Dvorak clears. Two shot attempts on this power play. Neither of them have gotten through to Montembeault. Zaka just dumps in. We're now under 20 seconds to go on the power play. Lettieri for Mitchell. Lettieri again. Husnudinov. Lettieri's shot blocked. Canadians will clear it down. And that is going to do it. So no shots got through. Few shot attempts, but they kill off the penalty. Mitchell reaches the red line, dumps in. Newhook plays it to Hudson. No shots on that power play for Boston. Couple of shot attempts. Nothing of note, though. Beecher. In front, saved by Montembeault. Lauko trying to get the rebound. He plays it to the line. Jokiharju shot wide. Beecher tying up Hudson. Throws him off the puck. Trying to find Lauko in the slot. Poke check by Newhook. Struble for Hudson. Here come the Canadians. Hudson plays it over to Heineman. In front, tipped by Newhook, saved by Swayman. Heineman has it behind the Bruins net. Now back out to the line. Hudson on the right point. Struble near side. Line in the corner. Struble falls over. Hudson recovers for him. Shot. Knuckler goes wide of the net. Trying to go far side. Zadorov for Jokiharju. Lauko will try to get this puck out. He will. Patrick Brown's going to try to track that puck down. He does. Brown waiting for his team to change. Shovels it to Koepke. Has Lindholm in the slot waiting for it. Koepke plays it in deep instead against Struble. To the line. Peak. Shot blocked. Koepke. Lysell. Turning. Delaying. Plays it off the boards as there's no support there at the line. Puck comes to Koepke. Suzuki lifts his stick. Laine. Laine almost turned it over. Struble. Hudson flips it cross ice. Puck comes to Caulfield. Suzuki pressured and taken away there was Wotherspoon. Peek into the neutral zone. Poke checked off the puck by Slavkovsky. Suzuki just off Caulfield's stick. Wotherspoon gloves it down. Will carry it into the neutral zone. He'll chip it in. Bruins will go get a change. Geeky, a nice hit on Gooley. Uri Slavkovsky crosses the Bruins line. Gooley breaking to the front. Tipped in front. Swayman smothers it. And he took a whack from Geeky. Or Gooley took a whacked at Swayman. And now Geeky's going right after him. Anderson's yanking Geeky back on a horse collar. Zaka's the main one against Gooley here. Pasternak is giving Slavkovsky a face wash. They're going to go to commercial. 9 minutes to go in the first, and a spirited little extracurricular activity after the whistle. Aaron Judge keeps hitting home runs. Can we talk about it? TV timeout, 9 minutes to go, first period. Still scoreless in Montreal. As you're in commercial. Hey. It's warm, by the way. It is warm outside. It is 63 degrees. Oh, it's perfect. warm weather has come around, and I'm glad it has. '81 here in Tampa must be nice. It's 63. It's been usually in the 40s, so I'm not complaining about 63 degrees right now. It'll be 67 or 68 on Sunday when I go to the Red Sox game. But I'm still bringing a jacket because it's going to be Sunday Night Baseball, and they're in Boston, so it's going to be a breeze. Only 49 at home. Yeah, it's 63 here. There, Dad. 40s in the next week. Ay, ay, ay. So I'm wearing shorts right now. Canadians win the draw. Josh Anderson shot blocked by Zadorov. He'll get the puck to Brown. Lauko reaches the red line, jumps in. Brown will get right in there on the forecheck against Hudson. Taken back there by Gooley. Gallagher for Gooley. He'll cross the line. Anderson on side, gets it in deep. Morgan Geekie for Pasternak. Shoots. Blocked. Puck comes out. Bruins get it in the zone. Zacha. Pasternak gets hooked. No call. Armia gets it out. Jokiharju gets decked by Pizzetta. How is that not a penalty? Hello? That was a dirty hit by Pizzetta. Icing. That was a dirty hit. Shane Pinto beans? Okay. Bruins get this puck out. Geekie dumps into the zone. Bruins will get a change. Carrier and Pasternak collided a couple of times here tonight. Matheson through Nick Suzuki. No icing. Husnudinov, cross-ice pass for Middlestat. Middlestat spins back against Struble. Into Lettieri, who scored his third goal of the season against the Capitals on Tuesday. Middlestat takes it, trying to center it for Husnudinov. Could not get it through. Struble. Cross-ice pass for Caulfield. Here is Slavkovsky. Shots from center. Stopped by Swayman. Feels like the Bruins are skating slower. I don't know. Did you watch the Red Sox game? I watched until I had to go to class, but I watched like the first 6.5 innings of the game or something like that. I saw the Bregman and Campbell homers. I didn't see the Casas homer live, but I saw it like in between classes, so I saw it. Canadians win the draw. Struble's shot blocked by Lysell. Pizzetta, glove save. Oh, that's Heineman a shot. Glove saved by Swayman. Red Sox took 2 of 3 from Baltimore after a rough start to the season in Texas. They played Monday, then they played Wednesday, and today. Lindholm wins the draw. Zadorov for Jokiharju. Off the board, trying to get it to Koepke and out, and he will get it to center. Red Sox have their home opener against the Cardinals tomorrow. I'll be at the game on Sunday. Lindholm for just off Kepke's stick. Lane Hudson gets it in the zone. Yoki Haru plays it around for Fabian Lysell. For Elias Lindholm. Lindholm rips it wide of the net on the far side. Zadorov plays it in around the net. Kepke's got it. Trying to get it to Lindholm. Struble tied up by Lindholm. Pasternak in there for support. He gets it free. Pasternak waiting, trying to cut to the middle. Geeky. Bruins kept it just inside the line. Crowd does not agree. I don't agree either, but the puck came out, so it doesn't really matter. Wotherspoon dumps it in the zone. Hudson against Geeky. Hudson moves it ahead for Newhook. Gets it in the zone. Peak has to touch it to not be high stick. Up ahead to Pasternak. Enters the zone. Zacha fires one. Save Montembeault. Carrier gets double teamed by Zacha and Pasternak. Puck comes to Dvorak. Matheson ahead for Montreal. He gets it in the zone. Wotherspoon tied up there by Dvorak. Now in the far corner. Anderson's got it far wall. Gallagher is down in front. Peak and Gallagher colliding. Geeky for Peak. Brown trying to advance this puck to let his team change, and he does. Gooley ices the puck. Shots are 7-5 Montreal, by the way. It was burrito night in the dining hall. I accidentally got beans. Oops. I had Spanish rice, beans, beef, queso, sour cream, and guac. It was actually, and lettuce and tomato. It was actually really good. I'm not sure if I'm going to feel too good later. I didn't mean to get beans. I just did by accident. Here is Middlestat across the line. Gooley tied up there by Husnudinov. Now here's Armia. Jake Evans. Onside. Puck is popped up. It comes to Lettieri. Now Lohrei for Middlestat. Bruins have numbers. They push. Middlestat drops. Lettieri's shot just goes wide of the net.
Do I dare look at the score?
It's scoreless.
What?
It's 0-0.
Holy crap.
They actually haven't played too bad tonight.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Grant's here.
I had to do a homework assignment. By the way, if you have the opportunity to interview Weigold, do it. He's hysterical.
All right. Suzuki's shot. Knuckler. Swayman makes a good pad stop on Suzuki's Knuckler from the blue line. I didn't stop the clock. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. What? What do you mean? I paused it and it says it's going. What is happening? Okay. How much time is left? I lost like 15 seconds because I thought I stopped it.
3:57. 3:57.
Thank you. I was like, good lord.
Already put me to work less than 30 seconds of being in here.
Oh boy.
The streamers in...
The Twitch streamers next door are making themselves known here tonight.
Oh, now they're pounding.
I can make noise too. Oh shit, everything's falling. I can make noise too.
I'm ready for the room wars, man. I'm ready for it.
Boom. It's like an old cartoon way back when. Boom. Breaks his setup trying to be funny.
Oh, did you tell them the news what we're doing tomorrow?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, going to got free Providence Bruins tickets, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's good prep for you, right?
Oh yeah, I'm bringing.
Game in 2 weeks.
I might bring my laptop, low key.
I don't blame you, dude.
I'm gonna see if I can meet Austin tomorrow too.
Oh.
No, Brett's calling me
No, it's
tomorrow.
gonna be Brett. Oh, we can surprise Brett.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like, oh.
Hey, Brett.
You know, it was last March where I was sitting next to Brett when he was calling a game against the Comets, and I was basically observing his broadcast the whole night, so that was a super cool opportunity.
Yeah, that's sick.
That was sick. You get the real deal.
I do get the real deal. On the 19th. Jets Knights tonight. Cinema, as Grant Flood
10
would say.
o'clock.
It's gonna be a damn good hockey
10
game.
o'clock. 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to be watching that after this.
Probably. Bruins will try to get this puck out. Goes off
Oh,
Lascelles'
my God.
skate.
I'm kind of surprised LaSalle didn't get sent down for longer. You think you're just going to be in the NHL for the rest of the regular season.
He won't be.
Eh.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
He could be
Ooh.
a contributor to
What
the
a hit.
Calder Cup.
He will be. What a hit by Zadorov on Slavkovsky. Lindholm for Kepke. He'll guide it in the zone. This is icing. Yeah, he was way before the line.
By the way, who knew Cole Koepke had 16 points this year?
I did.
I didn't. Holy
Yeah.
crap. That's about double line I thought he had.
And by the way, Cole Koepke's on a league minimum contract, by the way. Do we bring him back? I say so.
I mean, him, Letary,
Letary,
Konstantinov,
yeah.
you got options for the bottom six.
I would bring back Letary out of the 3.
Especially if you even wanted to call up Merkulov and make him a full-timer next year.
Problem is, Merkulov's an RFA at the end of the season, and I think he's going to want NHL minutes. And
Can't say he hasn't earned it. In
oh,
Providence.
for sure.
Yep.
Especially for next season. Camp's going to be if Merkulov re-signs, it's going to be a dogfight to try to get to the NHL roster. I think Merkulov would have a spot over Husnadinov and even Lascelles, low-key. Lascelles is not...
I mean,
I have my thoughts on him. I've said it on stream
Well,
before.
he doesn't have a point yet, and now he's been routinely in the lineup the past couple of weeks. You know, you don't have to bury a goal, but you at least need to start making assists and not be easy to take off the puck.
He has it right now. Here's Lascelles trying to find Kepke. Lascelles instead shoots, save, rebound, Kepke in front.
I wanted the world's greatest announcer jinx. God damn it.
Dave O'Brien had one earlier today for the Red Sox
he did,
game.
I know, about Bregman. That was funny.
Bregman's looking for his first Red Sox home run.
And he hits it.
And there it is, deep to left field and gone. Yep. I remember I heard that live, and I just got back to the room after lunch, and I remember watching it, and I was like, oh, I heard him say that, and I saw him hit the ball. I'm like, no way.
That's so funny.
Geeky in the slot, takes a shot, save. Well, that puck just trickled wide. Pasternak against Carrier. Now Newhook tied up there by Zaka. Mike Matheson will carry it into the neutral zone. Shot blocked by Mitchell. To the line, Carrier. Throws it up into the netting, up and out of play, trying to shovel it in deep. Thoughts on the Joe Milton trade? Yikes. Yikes.
Cowboys won that one.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you trade a 7th when acquiring a 5th? How do you have to include that extra draft pick? That's brutal. That's
Didn't make sense to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's only a 7th, so who cares? But still, brutal.
Here is Matheson after Montreal wins the draw in the offensive zone. Out in front, Lauko tied up. That puck's still available. Matheson shot, save. Where's the puck? And Peak keeps it out. He saved a goal. Andrew Peak just saved a goal right there. Gallagher. Dvorak hit the post.
Oh my God!
Matheson over the net.
Oh my God! Swayman better play the lottery. Luckiest man on the planet right now.
Oh boy. Peak. When Brown gets cross-checked by Anderson, no call that way.
They're in
Canadiens.
Montreal. They're not going to call nothing.
Matheson keeps it just inside the line. Beecher pokes it out. He has Brown with him. 2-on-1. A third man coming. Here is Beecher in alone. Saved by Montembeault.
What? They just put it in?
Brown pokes it in the net, and now we're going to have a brawl. Anderson and Lauko. There was a brawl earlier in the first period. Now we have another
Alright.
brawl going on here.
Welcome to Bruins Canadiens. The rivalry's not dead yet.
Is
Hell yeah.
Lauko and Josh Anderson are in the middle of it. They're exchanging pleasantries. Brown started the whole thing.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty bad on Brown. You can't poke check the goalie's glove after he smothered it.
Because Brown put the puck in the net after the whistle was blown, which is why they went after him, right?
Gotta protect your goalie. Montreal had all the right in the world to show fight, and we've seen in games like Detroit and the VL fight on Tuesday, we've seen this team show fight, and they are not afraid to be physical.
Yeah, so let's see here. So, Beecher shot it. Nope, he has it.
Oh, it was Locko, too.
Locko and Brown.
Locko and Brown both kind of double teaming on Montembeault. Oh, boy. That's like Rule 101. Don't piss off the goalie. That was a 2-1-0. Holy crap.
So the striped shirts are going to sort this one out. And you also wonder if they will take a look at when that puck entered the net. And if you can hear.
Oh, Judge Sherrod's trying to say they're going to look at it and see when the puck crossed the line. There's no way that's a goal.
On the previous play, Montreal 17, minor penalty, roughing. Boston 94, 2 minutes roughing. Boston 38, 2 minutes slashing. Also, there's more to the announcement. 38 pushes the Montreal goaltender into the net. There is no goal.
So 2 penalties on Boston, 1 for Montreal, so the Canadiens will be on the power play.
And I can't say that's not deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it up to fucking Patrick Brown. Why does Kyle like this moron again?
Oh my god.
Leave it up to that. Leave it up to the fourth line bums. Leave it up. Leave it up to the absolute tools.
Oh, here we go.
Screw Locko too. I want Brazo back.
Oh, okay, dude. All right. Okay. All right, man. All right. Okay. Canadiens will be on the power play.
Yeah, passionate fandom.
Suzuki.
What are they reviewing now?
What now? Are you going for a joyride or in the neutral zone? Holy crap, man. Joe Sacco is still getting an explanation from the official.
What is there to explain? Your players are reckless.
Are they going to... does Sacco want to review this?
No way he's going to waste a coach's challenge.
No, okay.
No, thank God.
I'm going to say. Face-off won by Montreal. Hudson fumbles the puck, gets it back. Shot just went wide. It's Zacha and Lindholm with Zadorov and Peak. Zadorov knocks into his man. Lindholm flips this out. All the way back down. We got 1:15 to go in the first. Down to just over a minute to go in the first. Slavkovsky for Suzuki. Line down to the final minute. Zacha will get this away. Zadorov enters the zone shorthanded. Zadorov walks in, wraparound, keeps possession here. And shovels it in deep. Puck comes to Beecher, who's there all alone. Still pinning the puck up. Beecher and Koepke out there for the Bruins. Line dumps in. About a minute to go on the power play now for Montreal. Koepke on a nice poke check from Wotherspoon. Koepke clears. Back down.
They just said W singing my next door and I've lost brain cells.
Oh. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Koepke will try to clear, kept in by Hudson, down to 10 seconds. Hudson spins. Line shot blocked off Jokiharju and wide. Suzuki in front blocked. And that is going to do it for what was a very entertaining first 20 minutes. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Can't say I expected that start in this hockey game. I thought it was going to go bad real quick. As we are scoreless through 20. in Montreal.
I wanted Swayman and Montembeau to fight when the whole brawl happened behind the net, but the referees were probably going to be no fun league again and start splitting them up. Ridiculous, man. I wanted Swayman to fight Kemper. That would have been so cool.
Avalanche lead the Blue Jackets 1-0 in the first. Nathan McKinnon with the goal for the Avs. Senators lead the Lightning 1-0 through 1. Shane Pinto Beans, the goal scorer.
Pinto.
Penguins and Blues at 8 o'clock. Predators and Stars at 8. Kings and Utah at 9. Ducks and Flames at 9:30. Jets and Golden Knights at 10. Oilers and Sharks at 10:30. That's what's going on in the NHL tonight.
Decent games.
Only 5 games in baseball today, and they're all going to be over by the time the Red Sox games. By the time this game's over.
Yeah, I saw that. What the hell did they wait for one game to start at 7? The hell? What kind of logic was that?
Red Sox beat the Orioles 8-4. Phillies beat the Rockies 3-1. Astros beat the Twins 5-2. Reds and the Brewers are scoreless in the bottom of the first, and the Yankees lead the Diamondbacks 4-1 in the bottom of the third. Aaron Judge has another home run. I'm insisting the MLB to drug test that man. Thank you. Anyway.
Yeah, well, they won't.
Thoughts on the Braves being 0-7? Are the Braves cooked? Are they done? Are they bad?
They started off slow in 2021, but the issue is that team had Freddie Freeman and a lot of other talent.
Yeah.
A lot of that team from that, especially that 2021 team, they're gone. So, and the whole Jackson Profar thing didn't help anything.
Oh, Jerickson Profar, yeah.
Yeah, Jerickson Profar getting suspended. That was a nail in the coffin.
This is our historic rival, right? Like you say all the time, historically the Bruins rival, historically the rival's the Canadiens, but right now it's the Leafs. Yes.
Bingo.
Yep. Blue Jays off to a great start. They're 5-2. Who could have predicted that? After the season and off season they kind of had. I mean, they're
Scherzer's injured for a little bit.
Yeah, he's banged up. But when George Springer is batting .429 to start the season, good things are bound to happen, right?
Yep.
I mean, Andres Gimenez, 3 home runs to start the season. The Blue Jays only have 5 home runs. Gimenez has got 3 of them. I saw him in Double A last year or 2 years ago. He's got 3 home runs to start the year for the Blue Jays. He's kicking ass right now. And then, Red Sox, hey, they were 1-4. Now they're 3-4.
Yeah, Rangers were a tough match for them, but I figured they'd,
do well against Baltimore. They took 2 of 3 from Baltimore. It's pretty good.
At least they're going for the sweep tomorrow.
No, they.
Oh wait, no, they did sweep them, right?
They took 2 of 3.
Oh.
The home opener's tomorrow.
Right.
Because there was a split.
They lost the first game. I forgot.
There was a split. Yeah, I'm looking at the Red Sox stats here. Christian Campbell leading the team with 10 hits.
He's a stud.
Christian Campbell is elite. The $60 million man. Bregman hit his first home run as a Red Sox today. Casas hit his first home run of the season. Campbell ripped another one today. Devers is off the schneid, so that's good.
This is the most fun I've had watching baseball since 2021.
What?
This year.
So
Watching
far?
Baseball so far. Oh yeah, I'm invested this year.
I'm in.
Unfortunately, the Dodgers are going to ruin the whole damn thing and win the World Series again, but we'll come across that bridge when we come across it.
Next year. back in October. In October,
We'll come across that when the playoffs start in October. By the way, everyone's making such a big deal of the Dodgers being 8-0. Like, what? You're not surprised? I think they're going to break the win record this year.
Who are the Dodgers playing this weekend? Let me see.
No, nor does it matter.
Oh, it does matter. They are playing the Phillies this weekend.
Ooh, wow. It we got the Sunday Night Baseball treatment?
I guess so.
Yo, ESPN, what are you doing?
How are the Dodgers and Phillies a 1:35 game on a Sunday, yet the Red Sox and Cardinals are 7 o'clock?
World Series rivalry! Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares? I care. I want to go to a Sunday Night Baseball game.
Yeah.
That game was at 1:35. All of its hype would have been
Sucked out of the building.
away. I mean, you still get to see like Campbell and Bregman for the first time. But
Oh, I'm so excited to see Campbell live. I'm
excited
excited.
to see Campbell and Bregman for the first time.
Mm.
I also think it will be the first time I've seen Trevor Story. Don't laugh. But seriously.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. It might be my first too, and you want to know why? He's been injured every game I've been at.
Exactly! That's what I'm saying. It's literally what I'm saying, bro. I don't think I've seen Story in person.
That's fucked.
It is, but it's true.
Yeah. No, you're right. Blue Jackets tied up against the Avalanche. Sean Monahan scoring for the Jackets. Tie things up. By the way, chat, donations are available if you want to send a donation to the stream. The link's in the pinned comment in the live chat. It's also the first link in the description down below. If you want to send a donation to the stream, it's available. If you would like. It is there for you. The Bruins actually looked pretty good in that first period. I'm looking at the stats here, and I'll show you guys the graphic in just a minute. They're actually looking pretty good. What's up, Stassi? What's going on? Stassi!
I thanked him for beating us on Tuesday.
Yeah. So the Red Sox being a wild card team or a second, yeah, they can go on a run. They have the team to do it. They've got to put all the pieces together, and if Christian Campbell keeps hitting, Let's take a look at the stats of the first 20 minutes in Montreal. Shots are 8-7 Boston through the first period. Wow, they're actually winning in the shots department. Crazy. Bruins have won 52.6% of the faceoff dot. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Bruins have 13 hits. Canadiens have 10. 9 block shots compared to 8 for Boston. The Bruins have 9 giveaways. Canadiens have 5. The Canadiens have 5 takeaways. The Bruins have 3. So overall, not a bad first period. Be a little bit more careful with the puck. So, researched a redraft of the 2019 NHL draft, and if the Bruins didn't draft Beecher, they would have drafted Alexei Protas. Oh, come on.
That's information I didn't need to know.
Damn it. I kind of wanted Protas.
To be honest, the Bruins, they have not done good in drafting in like 10 years.
Who, the Bruins?
Yeah, I feel like they haven't drafted that well.
Well,
I mean, they find gems, like, don't get me wrong, like Swayman in the 3rd round, Patra.
so let's take a look.
I mean, you know,
Since
obviously getting Pasta
2016,
first.
2016, here's the draft from 2016 on, okay? McAvoy,
Okay, but we were picking in like the top 10 though.
Frederick, Ryan Lindgren, who is now the Rangers,
Yep.
Jonah Koppanen,
Ooh.
he was on the Bruins a couple years ago, Cameron Clark, who never made it, and Oscar Steen. That was 2016. 2017,
Jesus.
Urho Vakanainen,
Oh.
Jack Studnicka,
Boy. Oh.
Jeremy Swayman,
Okay.
Cedric Parr, Victor Berglund, who was a long-time AHLer, and Daniel Bukak. I don't know who that is. 2018, Axel Anderson. Oof. Yeesh. Jacob Lauko, Curtis Hall, Dustin McFall, Pavel Shin.
I know 3 of those 5 players.
2019, John Beecher, Quinn Olson, Roman Beachkoff, Matthias Metjukovi, and Jake Schmaltz, who just finally went pro. 2020, Mason Lohrei, Trevor Kuntar, Mason Langenbrunner, who's now one of the captains of Harvard, by the way, and Riley Duran. 2020 is not that bad.
2020 is not bad.
2021, Fabian Lysell, Brett Harrison, Philip Svedback, Oster Jelvik, who plays for BC, Ryan Mast, Andre Gasso, who's probably going pro, and Ty Gallagher. 2022, Matt Patra, Cole Spicer, Dan Sloshmelish, Freddie Brunet, Reed Dick, and Jackson Edward.
Damn, outside of Patra, we did not do good in 22.
Brunet's good. Brunet's very
Brunet's
good.
Decent.
Brunet's very. He's going to be an NHLer soon. Chris Pelosi in 2023, he's a superstar in at Michigan. He's great. Beckett Hendrickson. All right. Ryan Walsh playing with Cornell. Casper Nasson. Christian Kostadinsky. I can't say his name. Jesus Christ. And then 2024, Dean Letourneau. Yikes. Not a great first year. Elliot Grunwald, Jonathan Morello, Loke Johansson, who had a great year with the Moncton Wildcats in the QMJHL. That's every year since 2016. So it's not as bad as you thought it was.
Still pretty not amazing.
Well, yeah.
It's fine. So we're like middle of the pack.
It's whatever.
It's fine.
2015 is where it gets freaking egregious, okay?
Yeah, because outside of DeBrusque and Carlo, we didn't draft anyone worth a damn.
Zaboral, DeBrusque, Senyshyn, Carlo, Forsbacka Carlson, Lausanne, Vladar, Jesse Gabriel, Cameron Hughes, and Jack Becker.
As stated previously.
2014, David Pasternak, Ryan Donato, Danton Heinen, Anders Bjork, Emil Johansson.
We had no reason cooking in 2014.
That was Peter Chiarelli.
Yeah, I was about to. Oh my god! And 4 of those 5 guys are NHLers. Holy crap!
2013, not a great draft. Linus Arneson, Peter Solaric, Ryan Fitzgerald, Wiley Sherman, Anton Bleed, Mitchell Dempsey. I've only heard of 2 of those guys.
Yeah, I've only heard of Bleed and Fitzgerald.
2012, 3 of them have been on the active NHL Bruins roster at least once. Malcolm Subban, Matt Grzelcyk, Seth Griffith, biggest what if in Bruins history, Cody Payne, Matt Benning, and Colton Hargrove. Do you want me to keep going? 2011.
When do we get to Jordan Caron?
We have to go back a few years.
Oh.
Dougie Hamilton, Alexander Koklachev,
Oh God.
Anthony Kamara, Brian Ferlin, Rob O'Gara, Lars Volden. 2010's where we get really interesting. Tyler Sagan, Jared Knight, Ryan Spooner, Craig Cunningham, Justin Florick, Zane McIntyre, Maxim Hudanoff, and Zach Trotman.
I know who Zach Trotman is.
2009, Jordan Caron.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just one of those random players that like I just respect for no reason.
Ryan Button, Lane McDermott, Tyler Randell, and Ben Sexton.
Oh, I remember Ducks legend Ben Sexton.
2008 highlights: Michael Hutchison, Jamie Arneal,
Highlights Michael Hutchinson. Okay.
Joe Colborne. That's about it. Maxime Sauve. Anyway, 2007 Zach Hamill, Tommy Cross, and a whole bunch of shit. 06 we got Kessel, Lucic, and Marchand on that draft.
So you're telling me ever since 07, the only superstar we've drafted is Pasternak and McAvoy? Wow.
2005 the Bruins drafted. 2005 the Bruins drafted Mikko Lehtinen and Vladimir Sobotka.
Blues legend, Vladimir Saboka.
Yeah. 2000. He was on the Bruins. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. I did know the Bruins.
2004, David Krejci, Christopher Stieg, Matt Hunwick. Yep.
Oh, we drafted Christopher Stieg.
Yep.
Never do that.
2003, Mark Stewart, Patrice Bergeron, Byron Bitts, whoever the fuck Masi Marijamaki is,
Oh, I was about to say we were on a roll. I knew the first.
Nate Thompson.
Okay.
That's about it. 02, Hanu Toivonen. Oh my god, he was the goalie before Thomas.
Oh my god, he was so bad. He literally allowed like an average of like 4 goals a game.
Sounds about right. 2001, Andrew Alberts and Milan Jurchina. That's it.
Andrew Alberts, man, I remember him on the Canucks.
2000, I've never heard of any single one of these players.
I just wanted to go back. And
Keegan's screaming at you to get out of the bed.
You just said, "Fuck it. We're going to the turn of the millennium, baby."
Keegan's screaming at you to get out of the bed.
No, tell Keegan to come over here.
Keegan, you have been invited over. 1999, Nick Boynton.
Who?
Okay,
Am I like a casual for not knowing that?
kinda. That's okay. 1998, Andrew Raycroft.
Oh, I wonder who that guy is.
1997, 2 top 10 picks, and they weren't bad ones. Joe Thornton and Sergei Samsonov.
Ooh, oh yeah. Samsonov was on the Bruins. I always associated him with Carolina.
Sure was. He was on the Bruins for the first few years of his career.
That's cool.
1996, Trent Whitfield.
Okay, I feel like a casual for not knowing who that is.
Providence assistant. PJ Axelson in 1995.
Oh, okay, that's one I know.
And now, Joel Perpick, 1993. Oh. 1999 Calder Cup champion Joel Perpick, by the way. He was the best player on that team. Anyway, that was fun.
That was fun. We went back until 1993. And
What?
I feel like so holy crap. Outside of like
Outside
9
of a
players, we've drafted shitty for 30 years. Literally outside of Bergeron, 2006, Pasternak, McAvoy, Swayman, and maybe if you want to include like Sagan and DeBrusque, we've been terrible at drafting. Wow. That
Woo! We're underway. Second period. The Canadiens have the puck. Suzuki dumps into the zone, and we are underway. Suzuki. Slavkovsky for Suzuki in front. Beecher gets it and clears. 10 seconds to go on the Canadiens' power play. Here is Lane Hudson. Hudson thwarted out of the zone by Pasternak to kill off the penalty. Shot goes out of play. Bruins power play, Bruins penalty kill successful. Surprise for once. They actually have not been great on the penalty kill recently.
It only ranks in like the mid-20s. It's not too bad.
Geeky against Dvorak. Dvorak wins the draw. Shot by Matheson. Block. Rebound. Kick save. Swayman. Another try goes in off in the slot.
How did he clear the puck? Isn't that an idea?
1-0 Canadiens. might have been... Was that Dvorak who took that shot? Yeah, Dvorak. Montreal takes a 1-0 lead. Thank you for not showing the face-off, Nesson. I appreciate it. Ay, ay, ay.
Ah, crap. Well, it was good until it wasn't.
Gallagher's shot goes wide. Montreal getting the first goal of the game. Now the Bruins might have an on-man rush back up the other way. Geeky, Zacha, Pasternak, Lohrei. Lohrei centering it in front. He tried to keep possession a little too much, and the Bruins get caught up the ice here. 2-on-1 the other way. Dvorak across. Pinball's wide off. Zadorov skating wide. Zacha, Canadians keep it just inside the line. Swayman's going to smother that puck.
Because Lohrei joins the rush and he's down deep in the offensive zone, it's going to be numbers in transition. The long distance pass.
That's what happens. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My mom sent me a funny reel. What happens? This is what plays in my head when I know I'm about to act like my mom and it's Thunderstruck. That's funny. Line A shot saved by Swayman. Canadians are holding the puck inside the line very well tonight. Jokiharju ices the puck. No, it was deflected. No icing. Wow. Montembeault plays it over to Line A. Lauko takes it right off his stick. Zadorov's shot just goes over the net. Trying to go short side on Montembeault. Cole Hudson. Stretch pass ahead. It deflects in off a stick. Swayman just plays it over to Jokiharju. Lauko for Lettieri. Has Middlestat to his left. This trio about to come on the ice. One of the best trios of the night on Tuesday, and the Bruins lost the Caps. Lettieri, Middlestat, and Husnudinov. Ottawa leading Tampa 2-0. Oh, boy. Here's Wotherspoon. He enters the zone. Husnudinov spins back off of Savard. Puck goes off Middlestat's stick and all the way back into the Bruins' end. Here is Peak. Armia tying him up. Wotherspoon deflects his puck out of the zone. Canadians get it back in. The Bruins have not lost in regulation in this building in the last 7 games and played in Montreal. See how long that lasts. Suzuki. Slavkovsky drops for Caulfield. Gets around Lysell. Shot blocked by Wotherspoon. He gets it back. Has a man in front. Suzuki. Matheson, one-timer save. Swayman. Oh, what a glove save! Oh, my goodness. How did he get a piece of that one? I'll never know. I will never know. That is ridiculous. Lysell spins back against Caulfield. Trying to find for Husnudinov. Can't. How did that puck stay out of the net?
Oh my God, that was insane.
They're gonna have to speak French to Swayman, telling him that he just made an insane save. Call Montreal PD. Highway robbery. French Canadian edition. Shot goes wide of the net. Suzuki. Hudson gets around Kepke. Caulfield, Slavkovsky, a shot saved by Swayman. Canadians are pressuring the Bruins here. They're on their toes. Quick re-entry again. Jokiharju moves it ahead for Lysell. He'll enter the zone. Gets a huge hit from Gooley. Lindholm takes it away. Tied up behind the net by Hudson and Anderson. Puck comes to Geeky. Gets it over to Mitchell. He plays it around the net. Lohrai's got it. Lohrei trying to get it to Geeky in front. Hudson takes it away. Puck played around. Pasternak's got it. Pasternak spinning against Hudson. Coming out in front, trying to center it. Got poke check wide. Geeky in front for Zacha, and he got his stick lifted. Moved ahead, and Mitchell takes it away. Colorado leads Columbus 2-1 in the first now. Damn. Dvorak moves it ahead for Gallagher. Plays it in around the net. Swayman to Lohrei. Ahead of Zacha. This puck comes down. Montembeault decides to play it. It would have been icing if he hadn't played the puck. And maybe they don't want to let the Bruins stop. Emil Heineman centers in front. It's taken down by Peak. Lettieri, puck comes back to Wotherspoon. Moved ahead off Middlestat and in. Matheson centers it to the line. Canadians will get this puck out. Just ahead of Newhook. Long stretch of time without a stoppage.
Yeah, no, I still want to see the replay of the Swayman save.
Yeah, I might forget by the time this. I might forget about it until the time play stops. Pezzetta's shot. Well, this play's gonna stop right there as Swayman makes the save, and Pezzetta attacked the net, and Zadorov says, "Get out of my crease, thank you very much."
Well, the Bruins give up an early goal here in period 2 on the stick of Dvorak, and it almost goes 2-0. Matheson from the middle of the offensive blue.
Let's see. Oh, that's ridiculous.
That is.
Off that right point position, he's got nothing but net.
That's
Oh!
Tim Thomas-esque.
That is a Tim Thomas-esque save. That is. Oh my
That's
God!
insane. He just stuck out his glove. Just stuck out his glove and deflected it wide. Oh my God. That's amazing.
That is a ridiculous save by Jeremy Swayman.
Listen, we've been giving him crap all year, but saves like that is why you pay him the big bucks. When you have a franchise goalie, you gotta lock him up.
Yep. Zadorov moves this ahead. Puck comes out off Brown's stick. Shots are 14-8 Montreal. They were 8-7 to start the period. So now it's a 7-0 shot advantage for Montreal in the period. Bruins haven't really had the puck in the offensive zone, period. Here is Evans. Played out and back into the Montreal end. Montembeault will have to play this puck. I really want the Bruins to score a Vesa Toskala-esque goal. Where it takes an awful bounce and it bounces in the net off the goalie on a goal that should not have gone in. Swayman turns it over.
No.
Wotherspoon was ready for a pass from Swayman, and Swayman was too close to him. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he almost undid his heroics from a few minutes ago.
Almost rescinded those real quick.
This is why you pay your franchise goalie the big bucks 2 minutes later. Giveaway score.
Yeah, right. Lysell for Lindholm into Koepke. Lindholm there. Oh, Lysell overcommitted to the puck. And Caulfield gets this out, and it lands on the benches. Up and out of play. Oh, boy. Colorado leading Columbus 2-1 at the end of one in Columbus. Pittsburgh leading St. Louis 1-0 in the first. Nashville, Dallas scoreless. Ottawa leading Tampa 2-1 in the second. That'd be good for Ottawa, huh?
It would be. Let's go Sens.
They're doing pretty good, man. If the season were to end today, Capitals, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Tampa, Florida, Carolina, New Jersey. That is the East. In the West, it would be Winnipeg, St. Louis, Vegas, Minnesota, Dallas, Colorado, LA, Edmonton for the upteenth time.
Except this time LA would be favored. For the first time in a long time.
Would they be?
I think so.
Okay. Well, if the Kings have the home ice advantage, yes, because the Kings just don't lose at home. So, the Kings at home, by the way, I want to point this out. Best home record in the National Hockey League, 28-4-4 at home. Wow. They are the best home team in the National Hockey League, and it shows, man.
I love to be a season ticket holder.
They have gotten a point in 32 of 36 home games this season. That's wild.
I mean, surely they were going to get 2 points when they faced the Sharks on Sunday. Anyway.
They crushed them. They crushed them, dude.
Anytime goal scorer, give me no one scoring in the second.
Give me Morgan Geeky. Give me
If anyone's
Geeky.
going to score, it's going to be Geekster. But
Or Pasternak.
I don't think so.
Who you got winning the cup, Sam? Man, that's like throwing a like I said, it's like throwing a dart at a dartboard blind. You know, like I don't. Hold on a minute. Oh, Josh Anderson almost had a breakaway, but he couldn't play the pass. Mitchell tying him up.
Too early.
If you ask me that question during the Calder Cup playoff streams, I'll be able to give you an answer. Geeky dumps it in from his own zone because he thought Pasternak might have a breakaway. That was a poorly executed Krug and Pasternak-esque play. I know what they were trying to do there. Poorly executed. Pasternak can't play it against Carrier. Lohrei whips it off Geeky and into the zone. Off Geeky's like leg. Into the zone. Gallagher dumps in. Here is Mason Lohrei. Ahead, it's going to be a nice thing. No, it's not. It's deflected off a Canadian stick. Gooley for Nick Suzuki. Drops it for Slavkovsky. Drops it back. Gooley for Hudson. Fires one on net. Saves Swayman. Rebound cleared away. Middlestat makes a man fall. Caulfield gets it back. Suzuki, great save, Swayman. Right at the crest. Who was captain before Joe Thornton? Yeah, it would have to be. Shots are 9-0 Montreal in the period.
Oh, Jesus.
There's the Bruins. There they are.
Swayman's playing great.
There's a 10th shot of the period stopped. Jason Allison? Oh, damn. Lysell in front. Puck goes just wide of that, trying to find Lindholm in front. Zadorov plays it past Lindholm. Galaxy.
They are screaming next door.
Galaxy. TikTok Live, is that you? Suzuki. Chips it over to Gooley. Fires one. Another save. Swayman. A rebound. Caulfield stopped by Swayman again. Lindholm for Koepke. Has Lysell. Koepke can't play the puck. Lindholm can. Gets to Lysell. He's 1-on-2 waiting for some help here. Gonna let his team change. And he turned over the puck though. Hudson takes it away. Slavkovsky. A shot by Heineman wide. Whoa! Wotherspoon tripped over a guy. Husnudinov plays it over to Peak. Whips it in around the net. Line plays it over to Struble. Line plays it across. Puck comes to Alex Newhook. He flips it in deep. Newhook trying to play it to the line. Hudson, puck just bounces off his stick and out of the zone. He's got to be better at that. He'll learn as he's a rookie, but... Newhook trying to center it for Line and Swayman has to make a save again.
Getting outshot like 12-0 in this period. It's only halfway over. Jesus Christ. Can you show up for your goalie?
No.
It's so annoying because the nights where Swayman Swiss cheese, it's like we get blown out. But in the games where he actually plays decent and we still can't score for him, it's so annoying.
Yep. Bees versus Habs, part 764 tonight. 764th meeting between these two teams tonight. Wow.
To right field. No doubt about it.
Yankees are destroying the Diamondbacks currently. 9-3 in the fourth.
They had some pent-up energy after losing 2 in a row in heartbreaking fashion.
Ugh. We're back from TV timeout. Sad fact, the Coyotes have made it to the third round more recently than the Leafs.
I mean, you're right.
Wow. Shots fired. Oh, by the way, did you know that the Toronto Maple Leafs have never won 3 rounds in a playoff run ever? They have never won 3 rounds in the same series, in a same playoff run. The last time they won, they got to the Stanley Cup final. There was only 2 rounds.
Right.
Shot saved by Swayman, a shot from Slavkovsky. Swayman being left out high and dry here. Caulfield fans on a shot. Zadorov moves it ahead. Goes off Brown's skate. Lauko gonna race for it against Hudson. Big tie up. Puck comes to Lauko. Shoots one. It's blocked. What's up?
Why do people call me every Tuesday?
I don't know. Busy man.
Mr. Rangers fan will be on the phone in a minute.
Mike. Beecher. In front for Pasternak. Can't play the puck.
Hello. Hello.
Caulfield flips in. Oh, Suzuki takes it from Lohrei. Armia has new hook, poke check by Lindholm. Puck comes out to center. The Leafs have made it to the conference final, but they've never won a conference final. When they had the 4-round playoff format. Lohrei. Oh, turnover by Lohrei. Armia gets it back. A drive saved by Swayman on a try from Matheson. Lohrei for Pasternak. Here comes Geekie. He has Lindholm. Geekie flips in. Lindholm in on the forecheck. Carrier knocked into by Lindholm. Nice check by Pasternak on Evans. Witherspoon reverses it. Puck comes to Evans. Lindholm battling with him. Evans wins the battle, gets it out of the zone. Bruins get it back. It's Pasternak. Offside.
At this point in the game, you've got to be certain and solid on your details. One of my responsibilities on the face-off win by Montreal on the offensive end. Watch where the Bruins, are we man-to-man? What are we doing here? You're behind you all the way out by the blue line. Beach is going to the uncovered. Fortunately, Boston doesn't give one up there. And a little give and go right back.
Oh, we kidnapped second intermission.
Second, you're being kidnapped?
No.
What?
More so, I'm choosing to be busy.
What's going on? What are you guys up to?
Chill out in Kyle's room. I would also like to scream profanity at this team.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't.
14-0. What the heck?
I'm not saying you can't scream
Yeah,
profanities.
I'm not trying to get you canceled off social media.
Well, here's the thing. I won't be. You can.
I'm not getting myself or you or anybody.
Lettieri ices the puck.
That's how I roll.
Charge. I don't know what I'm hearing.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh yeah, Marty St. Louis. I forgot he was the coach.
4th season as the head coach. Has a better win percentage than the Bruins do at the moment.
Well.
Bruins lose that draw. Middlestat tied up. Kicked out of the zone by Lettieri. Middlestat has some... It does not have an angle. Oh, he does. Lettieri coughed with the puck. And we're back to square one. Husnudinov. Puck comes to New Hook. Canadians will get this puck right out of the zone. No issue. They had a 2-on-1 and they coughed it up. Stoppage. Here's the puck. I think went out of play.
Was hired on as the executive VP of hockey operations back in November of 2021 by the Canadiens. And he installed Patrice Bertrand's former agent, Tim Hughes, as the general manager. This team is on the verge of finally breaking through. They're also still missing two really
Nintendo Wii came out more recently than the Leafs' last third-round appearance. Damn. What did they do?
Hey, man. The Leafs' best shot of ever winning anything was in '93.
True.
They choked in Game 7 at home.
Against the
Don't wanna hear
Kings. Yep.
it. Don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And then, after '94, they went to the East. That should have benefited them. It didn't. Oh, wow.
Lascelles got decked again. He's got to protect himself, man.
He just takes punishment.
I think Montreal's offside.
here in the second period. Yeah, maybe Lascelles, you know, you come in at Bell Center, you're a young kid, you really don't have this experience before in your career. Obviously, you only played so few games. It can be a little intimidating.
Zadorov and Dvorak still exchanging. 2 seconds. Chat, I'm going to mute something real quick.
We're all good.
Okay. Alright. We're back. What's that?
Yeah, I've never met him. I had him as my professor last summer. I'm excited to meet him finally.
Oh, did you have him in an asynchronous course?
I had him as my DCA course. It was super. He seemed like a nice dude.
Nice.
Who the hell is getting pushed over now?
Lindholm. Kepke, wraparound chance. Lindholm had a oh my god. Went off his skate, couldn't play the puck. Yoki oh, we had a fight. It's Kepke. Oh god, Kepke and Gooley.
Oh, Gooley's throwing
Kepke,
rights.
couple of huge right. Oh, Kepke working over Gooley here. Gooley is a tough customer, but Kepke won't go down without a fight. Kepke connects to the right. Kepke takes down Gooley. Wow. Okay, Kepke. Kepke bringing the fight. All right, I respect that. I respect that.
Someone cares. Attaboy, Kepke. That was a nice response.
So Kepke and Gooley going right down the tunnel. Kepke's going to sit in the box. I mean, Kepke knocked into Gooley. And then Kepke played the puck. Went for a wraparound, right? Gooley played it around, and then Kepke and Gooley started exchanging, and then they just dropped. Ding, 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 it's time to fight. So, good to see Kepke stepping up, standing up for himself a little bit. Hey-oh. 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 Zacha against Dvorak. Face-off tied up. The Bruins finally got a shot on goal, by the way. There's another one. Shot by Zadorov is gloved down by Montembeault.
So we're 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Dvorak with the game's only goal early in this middle frame. Zacha in for the draw. He's got 27 points in 36 games since January 1st.
Somebody said, take a shot every time the Bruins don't. I respect that. Somebody said that on Twitter.
You know, one shot in the first 14 minutes of a period.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh, here they come. 2-on-1. Caulfield has Matheson. Caulfield waits, and he panicked, and
He
Jokiharju.
should have just shot it.
Jokiharju gets it away from trouble. Slavkovsky tied up with Zaka. Geeky gets it away to Jokiharju. For Pasternak, he'll dump in. Puck goes off a skate. Here is Geeky curl and drag. Slavkovsky takes it away. Here they come again. Here is Suzuki.
Christ.
Looking. Delays. Across. Caulfield scores. Make him pay that time. Horrible possession. Caulfield, 2-0. Swayman was left defenseless right there. He couldn't have done a damn thing. The Bruins are leaving Swayman out high and dry right now. Nothing he could have done. That's Caulfield's 35th. Wow. The 65th point of the season, which will tie a career high.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That goal song got me fired up for a second.
Mitchell will try to play this up and out. Here comes Husnudinov, 2-on-2. He has Lohrei as a drop. Finds Lohrei, chips it to himself, and he can't play the puck as Savard got it away. Now it's a forward and a defenseman back. Middlestats is one of the defensemen playing back on a 2-on-2. The Bruins get it away from trouble, surprisingly. Lohrei takes a hit. Mitchell. Husnudinov gets this puck into the zone. It's going to be an icing. Why can't we do that? You want to know why? The Bruins don't have skill. That's why. They literally have Pasternak, Geeky, and a bunch of bums. Lohrei, too.
Outside of Pasternak, Geeky, Middlestat, Lohrei, and a couple of players that are currently on the injured list, and 70 to 80% of the time, Swayman, I don't care about this roster. Plain and simple, I don't. And the chemistry has not been there ever since the deadline. I mean, you've had weeks to establish chemistry. It's not there. This is a problem.
Newhook has Laine out in front. Where's the defense there? Nobody there. They got it away, though. Husnudinov chips it off the glass, trying to find Middlestat. Carrier just lets it go back to Matheson. A good friend of the channel and a good friend of the Black and Gold Productions, Sharon Dietz, says, I got hit by a car once, and it wasn't nearly as painful as it is watching the Bruins this season. Definitely will take the broken leg I got over the broken soul I have currently.
That's crazy.
That's a little extreme, but I understand the sentiment.
I mean, we are all suffering here, but geez.
I understand the sentiment. Brown to the line. Peak takes a shot, and it gets blocked in front. Hudson's down on his knees. Witherspoon off Brown and in. The Bruins have only had 2 shots this period. The Canadiens, 15. Peak takes a shot that gets knocked down in traffic by Hudson again. He cross-checks Brown. No call. What's that about? Witherspoon tied up with Laine. Peak will try to get this ahead now. Lindholm, Lauko for Brown. The end of a shift for Lauko and Brown. Lauko and Brown team up to get it in the zone. Carrier tied up there by Lindholm. Dvorak for Matheson. Husnudinov and Lysell out there. He's going to roll back down. No icing as the puck died. Zadorov getting triple teamed. He somehow carries it into the neutral zone. Lysell going to go chase it against Matheson. Lysell. He's wrapped up. Dvorak plays it Anderson, trying to play it over to Gallagher. Gallagher gets it in the zone. Zadorov will get this to Lysell. Lindholm over to Husnudinov as Kepke's still in the box. Husnudinov knocked down. Mitchell Kustadinov tied up there by Struble and Dvorak. Where's the support right now? What? Hello? Hello? Jeez, man. At least look like you're trying.
2 shots this period.
2!
2 shots.
Pasternak. Boston Bruins at the line. 2 shots. What am I, a PA announcer at a basketball game?
Well, you know it's fun. Typically when we suck, these are when the streams get funny.
That is accurate. I feel like some people just watch us. I feel like people just watch us to laugh.
Sure.
Which, respect. Matheson shot save Swayman. Here is Suzuki. Carrier, puck bounced off his stick and plays it in around the net instead for Slavkovsky. Oh my god. Matheson shot save. The rebound. Where's the puck? It bounced back to Swayman, and he had to make a tough save in front. How in the world did that not go? Also, Slavkovsky's pointing at Swayman. Swayman, I give you full permission to do a lot of different things to Slavkovsky right now. That cocky piece of trash. I recommend, how about a 1-2 combo? Pow.
I mean,
Right to Uraj's kisser.
he should stick up for himself.
When will the Bruins be mathematically eliminated from playoff contention? Let's see here.
Pretty soon.
69-79. 6 games to go. Next game. If they lose on Saturday to Carolina, which is easiest bet of all time, then yes, you know. Oh boy. Can't they be eliminated tonight if Montreal wins in regulation so they have the tiebreaker? No, because they have 6 games to go and they'll technically be up 12 points, so technically no. Saturday they will be able to be eliminated. Which, thank God, put us out of our misery, please.
Yeah, I mean, I never really wanted the season to end as quickly as this one, so...
Oh, DJ tweeted something. What did you tweet? When you say new tweet, it's usually pretty interesting. Kepke316 says he... Kepke316 says he just whipped your ass.
Well, I mean, I could pull them out of my fridge, but I'm not going to.
Oh, please. Oh, you can't. You can't. You
I
can't.
can't.
That's funny, though.
I know I can't. God damn it, the creator of this channel needs to be 21.
Next year?
Yeah, I know.
Lauko plays it around Beecher. Yokiharu shot
316
blocked.
just said
Me.
the Bruins got 0 offensive talent outside of
Smitty316 says this season should die in hell. Chance in front.
Jesus.
Around the final minute of the second period here, what has been a dreadful period. Speaking of dreadful, Swayman's had a dreadful period. As he's been left out high and... Well, no. Not from a statistical. He's probably like... He's probably dreading being back there. What the fuck, guys? Come on, make a save. Can you...
Sure.
Please.
Sure.
Please.
This has been awful.
say, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on, huh?
Sorry.
If you know that reference, you're a legend.
Lindholm wins the draw. Let it die, let it die. Sorry. Middlestat
Let it die, let it
off Lindholm. What is this? Middlestat, Lindholm, Pasternak? What in the... Okay. Alrighty. Swayman makes the blocker save on a shot from center and went up into the 9th row.
Are we gonna question Joe Sacco's genius? Yes. Yes, we will.
Joe Sacco as the head coach and genius should not be in the same sentence.
I really thought he had a chance of being this head coach next year in February. Oh, wait a minute.
Nope.
Never mind.
Lindholm almost fit Middlestat on a breakaway, and he couldn't get it past the stick of Lane Hudson.
Yeah.
Shots in this period, 18-2 in favor of the Bruins and the Canadiens, by the way. Peak. Pops it into Middlestat down to 10 seconds. Puck comes to Peak. He'll take a shot on net. It goes off Middlestat and wide. Middlestat trying to find Lindholm in front, and the horn's going to eventually, mercifully, sound. And Christ almighty. 2-0 Montreal at the end of 40 minutes.
This is pretty bad. I mean, 0 life. 0 life in this team.
Yep. Grant?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of where I'm at the moment.
I mean, going from a second round appearance to a league laughing stock in the span of a year is pretty damning. Well, what if I were to tell you that this team was 2 wins away from the conference final last year? And in Game 6, they lost in the final 2 minutes. Montgomery wasn't the problem.
No, it wasn't. No, he
We
wasn't.
kind of knew that, but he wasn't. We kind of knew that. I mean, same crap happened, right? We knew Cassidy wasn't the problem. Oh, he goes out, wins a cup in Vegas. Montgomery gets fired, gets hit, it gets picked up by the Blues. They've been red hot after the All-Star break.
They're going on a Cinderella run at the moment.
I mean, you can't tell. Like, dude, there is no way that Sweeney has survived
3
coaches, but 2 amazing ones. And he's about to screw this up. I mean, really?
He
No way.
is the problem.
He is the problem.
hate to be that guy.
I mean, do you see the bottom 6 we're trotting out every night?
Mm.
Where's the depth? It's nowhere.
Nowhere to be found. And that is a reason why people have called for him to be fired.
Oh, you signed Morgan Geeky. Good job. Remember how garbage he was before November? You want to talk about saving his ass at the last opportunity he got. Man, it sucks. This really does suck. It's like, sure, you want to lose out, whatever, you'll just get the draft pick. I don't want to end the year on like a freaking 15-game losing streak. You know how crappy that is?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I have a feeling the Bruins are going to do what the Rangers did. I think this is only a 1 or 2 year retool. I don't think the Bruins are going to blow it up.
They already did.
Well, they already did.
That was the blow up.
They're going to blow it up anymore. And I feel like this team is very salvageable.
Yeah, it is.
It's very salvageable. Literally, all you have to do is just get a better bottom 6 and maybe one more top 6 forward. And like, this seems fine.
If you get Ehlers in a bottom 6, they're fine.
The defense isn't as bad as we think it is on paper.
Zadorov, McAvoy, Lindholm, McAvoy, Zadorov, Jokiharju, Lohrei, Peak. That's good.
decent.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. You just need to focus on the forward core, and it shows badly. When the only goal scorers on this team are Pasternak and Geeky, like, no freaking wonder why. Bro, where did Zaka go? Like, where's Elias Lindholm? Like, where?
Don't be surprised if the Bruins try to trade Zaka this summer.
I kind of want Zaka to be gone. At first, I thought it was insane, but he's invisible, and he's been invisible since the All-Star break. It's been bad.
He scored 1 goal since the All-Star break.
Yeah, I know. He's been egregious.
I'll pull up his numbers since the All-Star break.
He's been egregious.
I'll pull up his numbers so you can see it.
Again, Decor's fine. I think Swayman's going to play much better. Second year of his contract.
Okay.
But, oh my Christ. The
Since
forward
March
goal's bad.
8th, Zaka, 2 goals, 4 assists for 7 points.
7 points in how many games?
1, 2,
He still
3,
feels
4,
invisible.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tonight. 7 points in 12 games.
Isn't like egregious, but like,
Man, like, dude.
he's still been invisible.
I'll tell you Elias Lindholm's numbers since the trade deadline.
Let's
take a look.
Bad?
Let's take a look. What? Why am I seeing Team Sweden? What the hello? Am I tripping out here? What the hell is going on? Okay, anyway.
You just got the 4 Nations stuff.
Yeah, I get the 4 Nations stuff. Okay, I'm going to ESPN. If NHL app's not working. Buffalo to the ECHL. Damn.
Can't even make fun of Buffalo. We're behind them now.
Yeah, we're behind them.
We can't even make fun of the damn Sabres.
Mm.
We have hit rock bottom, ladies and gents.
Since March 8th. 1, 2 goals. 1, 2, 3, 4 assists, 6 points in 12 games. Sounds about right.
Invisible.
David Pasternak since the trade deadline.
Okay.
Here we go.
Pasta's gonna cook.
1, 2, 3, 5 goals since the trade deadline. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 points in 12 games.
Alright, now we're talking.
Morgan Geekie.
Seems putting me to boredom and to sleep and to the mental insane asylum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goals. 4 assists. 9 points in 12 games. That's Morgan Geekie. Casey Middlestat since he's gotten here. Okay. 1, 2, 2 assists, 2 goals. That's 4 points in 12 games. But you gotta remember, he's on a new team.
New team, Andy's been effective.
Right. Patrick Brown. 1 assist. He's got no points in his last 11 games, by the way.
He's eating up NHL fucking minutes.
Why-
Over Georgi Merkulov. Okay, I see how that's going.
Grant, we didn't get your thoughts on the jerseys. What the new jersey leak that came out the other day?
Yeah. No, it looks nice. I mean, I don't hate that like design at all.
The reason
they kind of went back to the 100-year look, and I don't really hate that.
Yep.
They look very similar to actually the 100-year anniversary jersey against Montreal.
Yeah, the one that I have.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
It
to
is the
that.
same concept, but it's a different jersey because look in the back.
It looks like they brought back like the 06 jerseys pretty much.
I'm gonna zoom in on something so you can see it. Okay. Look at that patch in the background.
Oh, the Bruins bear. That's.
It's a different.
You think they're gonna go to that type of look full time now?
I believe that is I believe from what I understand, they're gonna be getting a new look this summer. So that logo you have on.
To be honest, this doesn't need to be changed. I don't think this ever needs to be changed.
They're going back to it. They're going back to what the Adam Sandler era logo. From what I understand, black home, white away, yellow alternate. From what I understand.
I want to waste my money on yellow alternate.
From what I understand. Now I might be wrong on that.
Yellow alternates, like the fact that they only had 2 yellow jerseys between 2010 and 2020, one of which was a freaking Winter Classic game. Come on, get more yellow involved.
Agreed.
People are gonna be pissed. This logo will be old in a year, and then people are gonna be like, I gotta buy new merch.
16 years they've had that logo, by the way. 17 years they've had this logo.
They debuted the new look in when, 07?
07-08 season they
07-08?
debuted it.
Yeah, wow. Look
Yep.
at me cooking in the Bruins knowledge today. Good shit.
So, yeah, good job.
Self 5. Look at me, I know my Bruins logo shit. Holy crap.
DJ says he's gonna go broke for those jerseys.
Yeah, well, at least the yellow one. I mean, I'll probably get the new home one too, just to, like, say I have one, but...
I can't wait to...
Wait a minute! Does the Bell Center hang up Montreal Expo banners? Did I just see that?
Oh, did you?
Yes!
Oh.
Oh my god, why are they hanging up Montreal Expo stuff? Oh, I'm so confused. That's so cool, though.
Oh my god. Somebody said that they bet
details.
that the alternate jersey is just a rehash of the 1.0 reverse retro.
Yeah, probably.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. 2020.
2021 reverse retro. Let's see. Oh my god! You're not tripping, Grant.
I am not tripping.
That's
I wasn't kidding. I look up and I go, the Expos. I go, wait a minute. In a hockey arena?
Well, Montreal's mascot, Yuppie, used to be the Expos mascot.
Yeah, well, I know, but
So,
still.
that's probably why.
Low key. Let it go.
Damn.
I'm kidding. But
Uh-oh.
I mean, not really. I mean, it would be like if the Kraken had supersonic, like...
Oh, Primer just sent me his projections of the jerseys for next season.
Oh, that's clean. Yeah, I'd have to get one. That's so dope.
Oh.
The lights look good as well. Okay, the alternates.
I'm not a fan of the alternate. I don't like the logo.
The alternates are fine, but like it's literally just the 2016 Winter Classic jersey at that point. So like, like that's not bad, but that's not great.
I don't like that logo, but. Third period coming up. Ottawa leading Tampa 2-1 in the third period.
My parlay is cooked as long as the Blues keep losing.
The Habs also had a player that also played baseball. He was traded for Yuppie. You're telling me they had more than one Tom Brady on the team? Multisport? Tom Brady, drafted by the Expos.
1995. This is true.
Dylan Holloway has a lower body injury and will not return tonight for the Blues against the Penguins.
He's been good for them.
Yeah. Picked him up in an offer sheet along with
I know.
Broberg. You don't see the offer sheet anymore.
He's been cooking for them.
Hmm.
He has like 40 points or something this year. I can't complain.
No. The Blues just tied it against Pittsburgh.
Yes! My parlay's not coming.
Jake Neighbors. His 20th. What did you bet? What did you put for your parlay? Canadians tonight?
Yep.
Senators?
I did 9-leg parlay.
Canadians?
I did Habs, Sens, Avalanche, Blues, Stars, Hockey Club, Flames, Golden Knights, Oilers. I mean, it's got a shot.
Like
Don't worry, I only put down $1, but I win like 100 and something if it hits.
Right.
It's worth a try.
Like a good neighbor, Jake is there.
Yeah, that's right. It's because I scored with him in NHL today.
No.
It's definitely why he scored. I called it into existence.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to Boomers after this game.
I probably won't be.
No?
I'm gonna see how this one's playing for Saturday. Nesson crashed out again. Jesus Christ, Nesson 360.
You're the only one that does this, by the way. Okay.
Can you quit showing the 2011 highlights?
Don't make me feel bad about
Jesus
myself.
Christ, this team is never going back there for a long time. Quit reminiscing, damn it.
Oh, that's funny.
Milan Lucic's 2 goals and an assist, 16 penalty minutes. Nathan Horton, by the way, had a goal and 5 assists in that game.
Nathan Horton had a goal and 5 assists in that game. Holy moly.
Bro, I literally just saw Daniel Paille on my TV screen in
Woo!
2025. That's a throwback.
Danny
I mean,
Paille!
hey, we love Paille. It was a camera shot. It went from Boychuk straight to Paille, and I go, oh my god, this is on my TV in 2025.
Yeah. Start, and we are underway. Bruins only had 2 shots in the second period. The Canadiens had 17, and they scored twice. That makes sense. Peak shot from the boards is stopped by Montembeault. If you forgot he was the goalie tonight, I wouldn't blame you.
Oh, boy.
Were you guys old enough to see Joe Thornton? Just before my time. I started
before.
watching the Bruins in 2008, so that was just before my time. We're college kids, so.
I got in 2011.
2008 for me.
I remember Sharks Joe Thornton, though. That was fun.
Middlestat wins the draw. Wotherspoon shot saved. Middlestat, the chance rebound in front, saved by Montembeault. They already have 3 shots in the first.
I was just about to say, oh my god, we already outshot our entire total in the second.
This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of information.
Seconds.
Middlestat across the line. Wotherspoon in front, trickles just wide of the net. Husnadinov's got it. Peak shot wide of the net. Just got deflected by Christian Dvorak. Peak deflects a pass from Hudson to Anderson. Peak spinning ring around the rosy with the puck. And Josh Anderson gets it back in the zone. I mean, was he not?
Ring around the rosy.
Here is David Pasternak.
Oh my
Brutal
god.
turnover. Caulfield shoots. Wide of the net.
I wouldn't have blamed Swayman if he allowed that in just because.
Brutal. Peak. Zaka for Geeky. He flips it into the netting. Woof. Parker Kelly scoring for the Avs, make it 4-3 Colorado in the second.
Oh, there we go.
Having a freaking banger going on a Thursday night in Columbus.
What the hell's going on?
What is happening here? Yeah. Good for Coyle to score a goal for the Avs, though. Good for Coyle. This is 16th of the season for him. Lindholm wins the draw. Kepke for Yoki Haru. Lascelles trying to get in the zone. Can't. And here comes Heineman getting held up by Yoki Haru. Kepke for Zadorov. Lascelles deflects and gets tripped. No call? The puck went out of play. No call for a trip there? Come on.
They have not been calling anything tonight on either side.
I mean, they really haven't. You've been here for most of the game. Pittsburgh leads St. Louis 2-1 in the second now.
Crap.
Connor Dewar? Oh, my God.
Connor Dewar, oh my god.
Nashville leads Dallas 1-0 in the second. Steven Stamkos is 24th.
Scored 24? Wow, he really picked up the slack.
Yeah. Somebody's got to score, nobody else is. Right, Pasternak? Anyway. Bruins tied up in their own zone for the puck. Here is Patrick Brown for Jacob Lauko. Bruins will advance this puck. Lauko gets it in the zone. Brown will split the defense and get in there on the forecheck. Beecher for Brown, tied up there by Struble. Beecher knocked into. Montreal bringing the physicality tonight. Joe Juno was good too. I mean, I've gone back and watched highlights of Juno and Thornton, Robert, so I know what you're talking about. Zadorov getting the boos from the crowd in Montreal, former Canadian. Right?
He may have not been. I don't remember.
I might be confusing him with another team. Pizzetta in front. Lowry breaks it up. I'm gonna look that up.
No former Canadian. He did used to play in Canada though.
Vancouver, Calgary.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
He also played on the Sabres and Avalanche.
And Chicago too.
And Chicago, yes.
First time I heard of Zadorov was when he nailed Mark Scheifele.
Yep, that's the first time I heard about
Oh, turnover! Gallagher scores! Awful turnover in their own zone again. Brendan Gallagher, the man who has been playing on the Canadiens since I really started caring about the NHL in 2010. 3-0 Montreal. Horrible turnover by Middlestat. Off of Evans, came right to Gallagher, point blank, went glove side on Swayman.
Get back to the play quicker.
Here come the Canadians again. Gallagher across, and the pass to Anderson got broken up by Wotherspoon.
You know, at some points, when do we give Swayman hazard pay?
He's already getting it with his contract. Anyway.
Hazard pay included?
It's built into his contract. No wonder he's been kind of shit. Anyway. Lindholm. Pasternak. Geeky. Shot blocked.
This team was decent.
Ole, ole, ole. Here is Slavkovsky. Caulfield spins back against Yoki Haru. Slavkovsky knocks into his man. Has a man open in front. Suzuki poke checked by Lysell. Suzuki knocked down by Zadorov. Crowd screaming for a penalty. Crowd acting as the man was... crowd acting as if he was knocked down, shot, and dead.
Get up!
Okay. Roman Hammerlick felt that in the force. Suzuki. Heineman hit the post.
Montreal trying to nurse ridiculous calls out of the referee.
They're up by 3. What are they doing that?
No. That's a funny thing. Ay.
Apparently, Montreal thinks we have 20,247 referees in the building as well.
Oh, now they're doing Swayman.
They've been doing that all season, Adam.
Low-key, Montreal kind of deserves to troll us. They've been in the basement for a while, and now it's our turn to suck.
Here comes Lohrei. Brown for Beecher. Heineman was in a battle with Mitchell, and Heineman's stick ended up in the 9th row above the Bruins bench, somehow. Newhook plays it around the net. Lohrei got hooked. The referees have kept their arms down tonight. Brown deflected to Lauko. Lauko waits. Drops for Peak. He falls down. Oh! Speaking of penalties, the Bruins just drew one. It's going to be on Savard, and the Bruins will be on the power play for the second time tonight.
You're telling me they did the impossible? They called a penalty?
Looks like it.
Wow. I almost forgot those existed.
Bruins go to the power play for the second time tonight. Trying to get something out of nothing here. The Bruins did not get a shot on goal their first time around on the man advantage. 4 shot attempts, nothing. Got through. Bruins win the draw. Lohrei shot blocked in traffic. That's kind of what happened all the first power play. Pasternak coughed up the puck. Lohrei getting pressured by Josh Anderson. Lohrai's in a lot of trouble. Throws the puck to no man's land. Canadians get it in deep. Oh, my lord. Man. Middlestat gets the feed from Lindholm. Drops it for Pasternak. He turns it over again. Mr. Turnover does it again. Here is Armia. David Pasternak experience. Watch for the goals, stay for the turnovers. Here is Middlestat. Puck comes to Pasternak. Puck comes to Mitchell now, who's on for Lohrei. Geeky. Waiting. Shoots. Wide on the net. He went far side. Here come the Canadians again. Another 2-on-1. Here is Anderson. Evans waits. Shot wide of the net. It would have been the 11th or 12th shorthanded goal the Bruins have given up, which would have been a Bruins record in like the 21st century or some shit. Would have been ridiculous.
Some shit.
That's my thoughts on that. Saka plays it.
So done calling this team, bro.
Yeah, I've been done. I was done when they lost to Vegas.
Me too.
When they lost to Vegas back in early March, I was done. I was done. Lettieri enters the zone, gets it in deep. Husnudinov. Stick lifted by Carrier. One shot attempt on this power play. Lysell to the line. Mitchell. Shoot. It tipped in front. Zacha saved by Montembeault. Lysell turns it over. Comes out to center. Lettieri enters the zone. And that'll do it for the power play. One shot on that power play. 2 shot attempts. Jokiharju for Lauko. Jokiharju shot blockered aside there by Montembeault. Beecher, his shot on net, saved by Montembeault. And there will be no rebound. Who is blasting trap music? You hearing that?
Oh, now I do. I was like, what? Now I do. Jesus Christ.
This must hurt to watch and do play-by-play. One like and sub equals 1 prayer for Sam, just so you know. I've called 9 losses in a row. I'm not doing okay. I am...
This right here? Shit.
Randy Orton said it best.
I can't do this.
Holy shit. We're acting like this isn't the first time this team is missing the playoffs in a decade.
Yep. Me watching the Bruins after the trade deadline.
Who are you people?
That's exactly what I said when I saw VL on the lineup Tuesday.
Okay, buddy.
What do you mean? I forgot he was on the team. He hasn't played since like November.
I think it's time you guys go shut off the TV and start studying or drinking. I would have if I was 30 years younger. Oh my god.
I can.
I can't. 4 months from yesterday.
Soon enough, my friends. Soon enough.
Can't wait. Bruins win the draw. Zadorov's shot is blocked. Racing back with Zadorov with Slavkovsky. What in the world? Zadorov is getting held up there. Geeky trying to play it to Zacha, and Suzuki took it right off his stick. Carrier, the former Nashville Predator, claimed off waivers, I believe is what it was.
I believe so.
Matheson plays it around. Suzuki knocked it down, tied up with Jokiharju. Watching hockey that isn't the Bruins has been more fun than this, which speaks volumes. You know what's bad? When me, the diehard Bruins fan for all of my life, was looking forward to watching the Red Sox so that I can watch competent Boston sports. Because I don't like watching the NBA. So that's my thoughts on that. Zadorov almost threw it in his own net. That would have been the Bruins season in a nutshell. The Bruins played the puck with a high stick. They somehow didn't whistle the play dead. I'm not really sure why.
We're at that point where they're playing so garbage, we're just questioning everything.
I'm in a state of confusion.
We need the Orba confusion in that one SpongeBob episode.
I know. I understood that reference.
Wow.
Witherspoon shot blocked. Oh my god. I'm hearing people slamming things next door. I'm surprised it's not me. Here is Heineman. for Newhook to the line. Savard shot. Will it be closer to the end of the suffering? No. Witherspoon gets it away from Swayman. Line. What's that?
This is bad.
Welcome. If you're just joining us. Gooley's shot misses wide of the net. Lane Hudson. Newhook. Swayman glove save on that shot from Hudson. Or from Newhook, sorry. Red Sox were great today. Christian Campbell for AL Rookie of the Year.
I mean, right now he's got to be the front runner.
I mean, we're only, a little bit in. But, update, the Blues are now beating the Penguins 3-2. Pavel Buchnevich and Jordan Kyrou scoring goals pretty quickly. 2 goals in a minute 17 to take the lead for the Blues. That helps your parlay.
Yeah, but other teams are beginning to screw up.
Shot saved by Swayman. Lower eye somehow got it away. That could have been really bad. Or would it have been good? Depends on how you look at it. Here's Jake Evans. Backhands it in behind the net. Uh-oh. Bad play in front, and the Bruins get it. Bruins somehow survive disaster there. Hudson, glove save Swayman, and Lauko was in the splits. Swayman didn't have his glove. The clock didn't stop, and all hell's breaking loose on this live stream here tonight. One like and one sub equals one prayer. For me. If you have not subscribed yet, I recommend you do so.
Oh, it can get this funny. Especially during these shitty games, they can get pretty funny.
Donate to the Sam Smith Streamer Fund to help out during the shit season. I recommend doing that myself. DJ, thanks for the promo. You can donate to the stream if you want. That helps too. You can hit the pinned comment in the live chat or the first link down below in the description and donate to the stream if you choose. Would definitely help me out.
Another voice cracking.
Oh my god, they're screaming bloody murder. Surprised it's not me. Oh my god!
You've done a good job in keeping your cool tonight, actually.
I'm just being.
Back in like October or November, you would be throwing shit right now. If this team wasn't like garbage, you'd be pissed.
I'd be throwing shit.
And you would be. You would be, but guess what? When you suck, you come to terms with losing. Oh crap, man! Now me being a Jaguars fan showing a little too much.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Uh-oh. But by the way, screw you! I wanted to look forward to something after football.
Sam will be crashing out more than CM Punk on Monday Night Raw.
More than Seth Rollins on last week's episode of SmackDown.
He doesn't deserve it! Yeah. I don't deserve this, damn it! Anyway.
Yeah, well.
They're singing Country Roads. Are the Bruins going to need those to get back to Boston after this game tonight? Take me home. And the season. Middlestat takes it away from Struble. In front for Laterrio. That was the best chance they've had all period. And it didn't get through. Yokoharu's shot blocked. Lettieri caught a high stick, but they're going to say it's a follow-through. I saw the motion. Which is the right call. Middlestat fires one on. Saved by Montembeault, who has been good for what he's had to do tonight. Me being a Washington fan and from 2013 to 2023 was hell. So now you see how I feel, boys. Thank you, DJ. Can we, leave the whole team there and have an expansion draft again?
Yes. Preferably. Can we only retain Pasternak, Swayman, and McAvoy, and everyone else can be swapped out?
Oh, my God. Dvorak against Geeky. Oh, my God. Face-off won by Boston. Zaka trying to find Pasternak, and Suzuki broke up the pass. That'd be nice, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at least people are honest in this chat. As a Habs fan, I like to see the Bruins and the Habs at the top of the conference. Oh, so that we would play each other in the conference final? Maybe in like a decade. Anyway. Here's Matheson. He'll get this out to center.
We're waiting for Montreal, and now Montreal's decent and we suck. God damn it. Can't win.
Pasternak trying to get through Slavkovsky, but Caulfield takes it away. Suzuki. Bruins get this puck back into the Montreal end, but Matheson's got it. Tampa's pulled their goalie. Down 2 minutes to go. They're down 1. They're playing Carolina Saturday. Good Lord. Here is Lysell. Drops it to Peak. In front, tip by Kepke. Just goes over the net. Kepke's got a fight tonight. Let's just get 1 goal for pride's sake. Come on, Geeky. Where's your goal? Come on, buddy. We need to get to 30.
Geeky, you ain't making it to 30 doing this.
We need him to get to 30. No, knowing the Bruins will be something like Jacob Blauko scoring or some shit. Is this the dagger? Anyway.
Just pissed me off.
Puck deflects up into the Montreal bench, up and out of play.
No, it's going to be like Brown or like LaSalle. It's going to be like Brown or LaSalle, and I'm just going to get... Or not LaSalle, Blocko, and I'm just going to just be like... I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be like, not you!
Out of the votes on the poll, 60% say Montreal's going to win. Smart individuals in this chat.
I haven't picked the Bruins on your Instagram story in God knows how long.
I actually picked against the Bruins on my own story. As Montreal ices the puck with 7:33 to go in the third period.
Screw my parlay. I should just put $100 down on the Canadiens tonight. The payout probably would have been like 160. I've probably robbed myself out of like 60 bucks.
Well.
Probably.
It's hard to ever vote for the Bruins in that poll now.
It really is. It really is.
I still post it though. Unless just to see who the delusional Bruins fans are. Here is Pasternak wraparound attempt. Didn't really get through to Montembeault. The Bruins have 5 shots in the third period. Montreal has 4. Geeky shot saved by Montembeault. We almost spoke that into existence. Yokoharu for Geeky. Yeah, let's see. 34 votes in that poll. 19 to Montreal, 15 to Boston. Who voted for the Bruins? Let's take a look here. Oh, crap. Who are the delusional ones? Usual suspects. Montreal, the smart individuals. Cool.
Puck knowledge.
Elite puck knowledge. That was on my Instagram story. Bruins win the draw. Zadorov gets the feed from Yokoharu. Rotates for Pasternak, a shot blocked. Zadorov having trouble with it. Gets beat by Brendan Gallagher. Nice job by Pasternak taking it away. Off Pasternak and in. You know what would be the most Bruins thing ever? They're going to pull the goalie in the next minute. That would be the most Bruins thing of all time to do. Here's Geeky. In front. Pasternak save, rebound. Elias Lindholm scores in front.
Well, you actually have a reason to pull the goalie.
It's 3-1. I believe Elias Lindholm or David Pasternak got that goal. Nope, it's definitely Elias Lindholm for sure. Lindholm's gonna score a goal. And, yeah. He got an assist. Yay!
That puck screws through. Montembeault did such a good shot. Such a good job of making that save. I didn't even know how they scored it through the body like that.
Thank you for telling me the frickin' obvious.
Are they gonna call that back?
They were looking at it to see if it was interference, goalie interference. It's Lindholm's 14th. It's 3-1. The Bruins have 8 shots in the third period. Wow.
Yeah, we just showed them dead anyway.
Chris Kelly. Get an explanation from something. Montreal will elect not to challenge. So the Bruins, they get 1 on a goal for Elias Lindholm here. So now they're down 2. So they will not be shut out tonight. So Wotherspoon will advance this puck. Lettieri throws it out of play. Nice job. Lindholm went off script on the tank. Psst.
Well, you could score now.
Oh boy.
You could score now when you're down 3-0. Now, if he was to tie this game up at 1, then he definitely went off script.
That goal is purely for pride. Oh my god. Kepke, Zaka, Lascelles. Oh brother. All right. I see what we're working with here.
That was the most honest "oh brother" I've ever heard in my life.
Oh boy. Yeah. Here is Pizzetta for Evans. Pizzetta tripped up, diving for a penalty, failing miserably getting a call. Lascelles shoots wide. He tripped over himself. And he almost got a shot away. That would have been the funniest goal of all time. Oh, boy. Zaka, puck went right through his legs, Bill Buckner style. Montreal trying to hang on here. Only up 2 here with 5.5 to go. Slavkovsky, Struble, off of Caulfield and in. Swayman plays it aside for Yoki Haru. Pasternak for Zadorov. He'll enter the zone here. Zadorov around the net. Drops it for Yoki Haru, and he is not there. Here is Zadorov now. He'll try to enter the zone, and he went off Pasternak's skate, so no icing. Pasternak tied up with Gooley. Middlestat can't play it as we're now in the Black and Gold Productions Final 5. Suzuki for Caulfield. Caulfield in front. Middlestat books it away. Geeky tied up there by Matheson. If you're wondering. I don't believe we're having a podcast episode this weekend, but you can go check out blackandgoldhockey.com to go check out recent articles about the Bruins organization, including 2 new entry-level contract signings of Dan Zlokshmelish and Dalton Bancroft. Both available on the website now. blackandgoldhockey.com. Bruins trying to get this puck in the zone. Failed miserably at it. Here is Anderson for Dvorak. Anderson in front. Zaka tying him up. Peak almost falling over playing the puck. Almost threw it in his own net. And now chance in front. The Bruins get it away somehow. What is going on here? If I wanted to watch an AHL game, I would have gone to the game tomorrow. Oh wait, I am going to the game tomorrow. And they will not play like this tomorrow.
Hey, we get to see a playoff team tomorrow.
Hey, I haven't seen that all season. Anyway.
I haven't seen that since January. Anyway.
Ottawa beats Tampa. Shot save. Rebound. Armia in front. Broken up. Kepke plays it to Zadorov. You got to think they're going to try to pull Swayman here just for competitive pride at this point. Zadorov's going one way, going another. They have the right people out there. Pasternak, Geeky, Lindholm. I'm assuming Middlestat will come out. Dumps it in from center. Montembeau will be forced to hang on to the puck. Swayman to the bench.
To the bench for the extra attacker with just under 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Well, Montreal did the Bruins a favor there. An opportunity to make a play with the puck and get his team back out of the defensive zone.
6 on 5.
No change for Montreal. Boston gets out fresh bodies, and they pulled their goaltender with an offensive zone draw. Lindholm, by far the Bruins.
Lindholm, Zacha, Geeky, Middlestat, Pasternak, Lohrei. Bruins win it back. Pasternak lets it go from the blue line. It goes wide, and that puck goes out of play with 2:50 to go. 2:57 feels kind of early. They're down 2. They're not down 1. They go to commercial. If they were down 1, I would say it's a little early. Need to get Discord pulled up regardless of the outcome. Oh dear. I haven't checked that Discord in a hot minute. What is this? Bruins lost time for clean water. It's dirty water reversed.
Who comes up with that shit? Honest question.
Also, that sound was made in hell.
That's what I got from that.
Na 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 na. It sounds like a demon trying to repossess somebody from hell. That is the stupidest fucking thing of all time. That is by far the stupidest thing ever. Oh, God. 2:50 to go in the third period. Bruins need 2. BRB cutting my ears off. Oh, my God. Bruins win the draw. Zacha to Geeky to Lohrei. Pasternak right point. Lohrei keeps it just inside the line. Pasternak on the right point. Zacha, Middlestat working the bumper. Puck comes to Pasternak. In front for Lindholm, save. Middlestat can't get a shot away. Montreal down the ice, goes wide right. We have an ice with 2:29 left. Dallas ties it at 1 against Nashville. Goal for Michael Granlund. I might need unhearing potion after that. Unhearing potion. Wide right, a Bills fan's worst nightmare.
Okay, wow.
Evans tied up with Lindholm. Read that from chat. That's great. Josiah, that's funny. Oh my God. Zacha tied up. Geeky, Lindholm, and Middlestat in there as well. Evans, Matheson, and someone else from Montreal. Another skater in there in the battle. Geeky plays it around. Pasternak. Geeky, Zacha for Middlestat. Canadiens trying to get this out. They do. It's Jake Evans. Empty net attempt. Evans 2-on-1. Suzuki scores. (4-1) Canadiens. A minute 57 to go. The Bruins will be on a 10-game losing streak which will tie their century-long longest. Oh boy. They stopped play with 1:51. Stick a fork in this one? Damn.
All sorts of problems winning on the road. They're going to fall to 11, 24, and 3 away from TD Garden. And the Canadiens going to improve here on home ice to 20, 12, and 5. Will be their
Montreal will be 20, 12, and 5 on home ice. Somebody's screaming next door still. Twitch streamers are still letting their presence be known tonight. Lysell for Beecher. Beecher chops it in deep in the 1:40 to go. Bruins are on a 10-game losing streak. They'll tie their longest in the 21st century back in 2009. Newhook has Line in front, trying to find him to flex over the net. Here comes Vinny Lettieri. He'll get it in the zone. Minute to go. Mitchell. Shot trickles wide of the net. Final minute of regulation here. Jake Evans, cross ice for Pizzetta. Montreal's offside with 54.4.
The game report presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service, a 100% employee-owned company. We were even at the end of one. And then the Canadiens scored twice in the second period. Caulfield and Dvorak getting those goals. Gallagher scored 3 minutes into the third period. Elias Lindholm made it a 3-1 game, and then Nick Suzuki.
Face off won by Montreal. I think they're probably just going to hang on to the puck here, low key. Dumped in by Evans. Swayman comes out of his net, plays it over to Mitchell.
Jeremy Swayman gave his team a chance.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, Swayman did give his team his chance, as nobody else did, I guess. Puck deflects off of Beecher and in the zone, down to 30 seconds to play. Brown knocks down the dump out. Evans will get it back. Lauko knocks it down. Beecher. Here's Brown down to 20. Lohrei. Mitchell's shot blocked in traffic, down to 10 seconds.
It's lobbed out by Montreal. Montreal, by the way, has been fabulous. They got the best
Final seconds left.
division teams. They're going to improve to 17-6.
18 saves on 19 shots for Montebo.
Well, Montreal did what they had to do, Judd. They're in a playoff race for wild.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Thank you for the $7.10 dono, 10-cent dono.
T0RBJ0RN_ donated $7.10. The tank continues #horrible for Hagens #miserable for Misa.
Miserable for me. Sound like
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. We can get some dono hype if you want. Thank you. Thank you for the $7 donation and 10 cents. I appreciate it. Horrible for Hagens, miserable for Misa. Yep. Sounds about right. Oh, boy. I appreciate it. I almost said it's a 19-game losing streak. 10-game losing streak. #miserable for Misa. Is what I'm putting. Josiah, I'll join Discord in just a second. Kevin McLeod. What music do you have for us today? No. That works. Make sure that uploads. And then I'm going to join Discord and I'm going to wrap up. You're just surfing X for funny Bruins stuff. I'm sure it's a cesspool at the moment. Freaking post, dude. Come on. Jesus Christ. It's taking forever. Just a little tidbit. Just right at the end. There we go. All right, Josiah. Hello.
Is it over yet?
The game is over. The season isn't.
I want it to be over. Oh my god. I guess we have a little good news. And that's, we only have 2 more weeks until we don't have to watch this anymore.
Today! Ta-da!
Oh god. Yeah. No, this is... I feel like I say it all the time, where it is not good when you want the NHL season to be over. Oh, man. But the funny thing was that game wasn't bad until, like, the middle of the second. Like...
Yeah.
It was okay for a while.
It was.
Could have been better, but, you know, not going on a 10-game losing streak, but, yeah, who wants to do that, right?
Oh, boy.
I guess the only other news before I talk Bruins is the Maine Celtics have moved on to the Eastern Conference Finals.
In the G League?
In the G League.
Maine Celtics are doing something the Bruins couldn't do, and get to the conference final.
Oh, there's also another hockey team that can do that. It's called the Providence Bruins.
Hey! Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking at the past losses, man. And, we're on a 10-game losing streak now, but we have now lost 13 of our last 15. Ow.
Woohoo! I am thrilled. 13 of the last 15 games have been by way of loss. I threw on Ducks Flames in the room.
For now.
We're having fun, right? We're having fun. Yeah, I mean, as far as the game tonight, I don't think, it could have been worse. Obviously, since the Canadiens are our rivals, I guess, I feel like the rivalry's dying a little bit. But, it was not terrible. A little bit of feistiness.
Yeah.
I liked it. Swayman with that magnificent save. Absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's $8 point whatever million, folks. There you go. Yeah, no, I think it was entertaining. It was fun. Obviously, I don't know. It's hard to pretend to like the Bruins right now, and I feel so bad for Judd Surratt and Andy Brickley, and who especially Judd Surratt. This is his first season on NESN, doing televised games, and he has to deal with this horse shit. So I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I also feel bad for you. I mean, holy damn, dude. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? Get me through the next 5 or 6 games, please, and get me out of the season so that the Providence Bruins Calder Cup playoffs can start, and that the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Bruin-less Stanley Cup playoffs, can start. Please and thank you.
Hey, at least the Stanley Cup playoffs will be good because the Bruins aren't in it.
I'll actually be able to watch as a fan from start to finish.
Yeah, for sure. So. And I mean, hey, on the plus side, the Red Sox play every single day until the Bruins season's over. So,
Thank
there's
God.
some good team to or there's some entertaining sport for the Boston teams to watch every day.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, no, as far as this, I mean, I'm definitely on the tank train now. You know, I was hoping the past couple of games you could at least get some pride points. I call them pride points at this point because obviously there's no, like, mathematically, technically, it's still possible, but it's not. We're at 0.0001% chance to make the playoffs. So, you know, honestly, at this point, I just call them pride points. I don't know if we even want pride points at this point.
No, we
two
don't.
reasons. Number one, we want the tank and we want a better draft pick. Number two, we have 69 points and we can't ruin that. So, yeah. So that's all I got for that one.
Yeah. All I gotta say for that is, you know, nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's sad when I want to come onto a Bruins live stream and talk other teams.
Yeah,
And
right.
I have to restrain myself. I'm like, I want to talk about Joe Milton leaving the Patriots. I want to talk about the Red Sox looking pretty good. The Fleet have a really good chance to make the playoffs this year. The Sox are dominating. The Celtics are in the playoffs. The Bruins are in the playoffs. There's so much good stuff happening, and none of it is the Bruins.
You just glitched out for like 20 seconds.
Oh. Hang on. Just go to that problem. Okay.
Hello?
Hang on. You take over for a second. My internet's coming.
You're okay. Yeah, Jesus. I mean, the voice is glitching. Kind of like the Bruins functioning on the ice. Very glitchy. And not in a good way. Yikes, 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 man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Huberto just went for a through-the-leg shot. Reversed dirty water, cursed Josiah. He's now back in Discord, but he's not talking. And if you are, I can't hear you. The Ducks scored. Uh-oh. All in Zellweger. What happened here? Are we back? Nope. It's not connecting? Damn. Well, you said your piece anyway, right? So it's not that big of a deal. To be honest, it's, you know. Hello? Alright, still not. Alright, I'm gonna give up there. Sorry, Josiah. We'll try it again Saturday after the Bruins Hurricanes game, which is gonna be a slaughter. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Bruins lose, as always, 4-1 to the Canadiens. And we'll see you guys on Saturday for Bruins and Hurricanes. If you like the stream tonight somehow, if you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, as we are still on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We've gained a couple of subs tonight. The Bruins can be eliminated Saturday with a loss of any kind. So I'll make sure to have an elimination graphic ready to go. And on that note, make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all down below in the description. And with that being said, the Ducks might have another goal opportunity. Nope, they didn't score. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for Bruins and Hurricanes. Oy vey. See you then.